Today we are going to see about the magnetic particle testing practicals. Okay. So in this practical, there are so many types of inspection methods are there. One is visible inspection, one is fluorescent inspection. So today we are going to see the visible inspection type using the yoke method. So this is the yoke machine. So with this yoke machine, we are going to perform the inspection. Okay. So from this yoke machine, it is an electromagnet is there. In this area, there is an electromagnet. Okay. In this electromagnet is connected to the tool limb. Okay. When the electrical supply is given, so the electromagnet will be having a magnetic field, and that field will be passing through this limb. So when we place the yoke limbs on the plate, so there will be a magnetic field between these two limbs. So in between, if any crack is there, it will be identified very easily. Okay. So not only that, there are two types of mediums, wet medium and dry medium. So today we are going to see about the wet medium type. So for this testing, I am going to use two chemicals. So one is the magnetic medium, wet magnetic medium, oil based. So this can consist of iron powder mixed in the oil, okay, like less viscous oil like kerosene or some other oils, petroleum oils. So in this oil, there will be a fine particles of iron. So when I spray the medium on the material, so wherever there is a crack, there will be a magnetic flux leakage. So when there is a flux leakage, this iron particle will be attracted near the crack area. So we can visibly identify where the crack is located. Okay. So next thing, I am going to use another chemical called white contrast. So this white contrast is giving a background on the material. For example, if you see in this material, there are so much of rust. Rust is there. Here some rust is there, here some rust is there. So if there is a rust, this iron particle or the medium is black in color. So we cannot able to identify it properly. That is why we are applying this contrast. So when we apply this contrast on the surface will become white in color. Then on that we are going to apply the magnetic field. Then we are going to apply the magnetic medium. Okay. So before applying the white contrast, we have to clean the surface. So the surface is having a rust and other dust particles. So I have to clean this material. Okay. So next thing I'm going to use is this one. This is called pi gauge. So with the help of this pi gauge, I will able to know whether the magnetic flux present in that material or magnetic field is present in that material or not. So before the testing, we have to use this pi gauge. Then we have to perform the testing. Okay. So later I will tell you how to use this pi gauge. Let me clean the surface first with the solvent. So I am going to use the solvent as the thinner. Okay. So thinner is little cheap and also very effectively remove the surface particles or other dirt or rust or other paint. Okay. So let me clean the surface first. So for that I am using a thinner spray. So I have sprayed the thinner. I am going to clean the surface. So I have done the minimal cleaning. Then I am going to clean this T-joint. And also I am going to clean this area. So if you see, this material is completely corroded. This side of the plate is completely corroded. So it is very difficult to identify where the crack is with the bare surface. So that is why we are going to apply the white contrast so that we can able to find the defects very clearly and we can locate the defects very clearly. Okay. Right. Now the surface is cleaned. Next I am going to apply the white contrast. So before applying the white contrast, you have to shake the white contrast very well. So you have to shake the white contrast very well because there will be an even mixture if you shake it. Then you try to make a test shot. So I am going to apply here. So it is very clearly mixed well. So now after the test shot, after cleaning it, after shaking it, the coating is very thick. So this is enough for making a visible background. So now I'm going to spray it on the surface. So before spraying, make sure you are standing 1 feet distance from the surface. Then spray it in a 45 degree linearly like this. So now I have sprayed the white contrast on this material. Now I'm going to spray the white contrast on this material, T-part. So shake it very well before applying. So make sure that before you spray, wear a face mask and also use a gloves, because these chemicals are very harmful to the skin. And also if these chemicals enter your lungs, you will be facing some breathing problem if you are using continuously without mask. Okay. So try to maintain the safety precautions. Now I am going to apply in this area. So now I have completely applied the white contrast. So I have on the material or not. So how I am going to check it? I am going to place the pi gauge on the surface. Then I am going to place the limb in between. I am going to place the pi gauge between the two limbs. Now I am going to apply the magnetic field. You can able to hear the magnetic field is applied. Now I am going to spray the magnetic medium on it. So once I sprayed the magnetic medium, now you can see lines on the pi gauge. Before you didn't see any lines on the pi gauge. So if you see, the pi gauge is having two faces. In this face there is a copper lines, but in this side there is plain, not having any lines. But you have to keep the pi gauge facing. You have to keep the pi gauge facing the plain side towards you, and then you have to apply the magnetic field. Then apply the magnetic medium. Then the lines will be very clearly visible. So these lines will be visible on the back side. Then you can confirm that magnetic field is applied on the material. Now I am going to perform the inspection in this plate. Before performing, you have to keep the two limbs at the distance of 3 inches. So make sure when you are performing the inspection, so make sure the two limbs should be in the distance of 3 inches. Okay. So now I am going to apply the magnetic medium. I am going to spray the magnetic medium. I have applied the magnetic field. awesome. So we have performed the testing and there is no much defects. So if there is a defect, there will be a dark line will be visible. Same way, I'm going to apply the magnetic medium on this plate, and after the testing I will show you the indications. So hope that we have got the indication. See here. So you can see the indication here. There is a crack here. I think now it is very clearly visible. Okay. Okay. So we have completed the inspection. So let us see whether the defect is there. So I can able to see the defect here. Focus on. So you can able to see So we have completed the magnetic particle testing. So you have seen there is a crack in a welded plate. In the T-joint plate, there is no crack. So we could able to find only the crack in the butt welded plate. So now I'm going to show you the two magnetic medium. So this is a wet medium and this is a dry medium, dry powder. So you can see that it is written as dry red powder. So inside that magnetic powder will be there. Instead of spraying the contrast and applying the magnetic wet medium, you can also directly apply this powder over the surface, and wherever there is a crack, this powder will align themselves when there is a crack. So you can able to identify the defect very easily. So in the next video, I will be telling you about the report making in the magnetic particle testing and also in the liquid penetrant testing report. Okay, thank you.